Have you ever been skydiving? Were you nervous? Were you scared? Were you excited? Well, I did. On September 23rd, 2022, I went skydiving. It was a hot, sunny day outside. Um, the sky was very nice, and I was a little bit nervous. Like, I woke up that morning knowing what I was going to do, but as I booked the appointment and it got close to the time, I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. That morning, I got up and got dressed, and I thought to myself, I have to eat a great breakfast because I don't want to get in this sky and just pass out. Like, I need to take all precautions because I don't know what might happen. So many different things were going through my head. Of course, I couldn't go alone, so my friends came over. My friend Jaden came over, and she was super nervous. She expressed how much she didn't know if she wanted to do this. She told me several times, I'm not doing this. I'm backing out. We were scheduled to skydive at 1 p.m. However, we were pushing time. So around 12:15, the place was like 20 minutes away. Around 12:15, we were rushing, trying to get ready, but also nervous, preparing ourselves like we're really gonna jump out of the plane. Like, is this really about to be our life? Are we gonna survive? Okay, so we arrived and the time was now 1 p.m. We were watching the videos and they were educating us on what we needed to do. And I thought I would feel better after seeing other people doing it, but I think that just made me more nervous. I was like really anxious, didn't know if this was what I wanted to do. They gave us different color options, jumpsuit to put on. I chose pink because of course I'm a pink girl. I put on the pink jumpsuit that we had to wear, and we got into the plane. Rattling and rumbling, minutes later, the plane took off in the air. Now I knew it was real. I knew it was no backing down. I was in the air already. I had to jump. I was literally about to drop 14,000 feet out of the air in Miami, Florida. What have I got myself into? As we got closer and closer to time and was in the air, the man opened the door and he was explaining to us what was about to go on, and each one of them were connected to us so that they could jump with us. My friend Ayana was terrified. She burst into tears and was like, she do not know if she could do this. The man kept trying to calm her down, telling her that it was going to be okay. People do it all the time and that he do it every day, so she just had to experience it. Well, I decided to go first since I was the birthday girl. My birthday is on September 23rd. I'm the birthday girl, so I need to go first. Now my feet was on the edge of the doors of the plane. I'm looking down 14,000 feet in the air, and I am terrified for my life. What if I don't land? What if I fall into the water over there? What if it looks nice, but it doesn't look very pleasing to fall out of the sky. It don't. So it was my turn. On my tippy toes to the very edge of the plane, basically leaning over, scared for my life, not knowing what to expect. He said, I'm gonna count to 3. He said 1, 2, and then we dropped. I screamed to the top of my lungs. But once we were at float and just in the air, it was actually okay. It was pretty smooth. It was fun. I was able to enjoy the sight because I had calmed down a lot. I went first once we landed on the ground. It was a hard land. I wasn't expected to land that hard, but it was fun. 10 out of 10. I would definitely do it again. However, my friend came down and she hated it. She was crying, still screaming, saying she would never in her life do this again. My other friend, she had fun like me, but she said she wouldn't do it again. It was fun, but it was a once in a lifetime experience. So all of us had different intakes on it. I would do it again. 10 out of 10. I definitely recommend. It's scary, but once you're in the air, I feel like you belong there. You're just floating. One of my friends say no, 10 out of 10, never again. My other one say fun experience. No, 0 out of 10, never again. And my other friend said fun experience, 10 out of 10, but it's a once in a lifetime experience. That is how my trip skydiving went.